So this is going to be our flower foldable for today. You can see here that I just printed off this PDF that I gave you guys and I cut it out. So when you cut it out, you can see that you have six petals, okay? So you have 6 petals there, and the way that this will work is on the inside you're going to have all the structures and functions that are needed in a flowering plant. And as you fold them in, you can see you have a nice little flower, and then of course it opens up. So on the insides we're going to have the actual definitions and functions of what it does, and on the outside you're going to actually draw a picture of the structure and the name. And so the 6 things that we're going to have there I listed on the blog. So the 6 things that we're going to have on there are going to be the stigma, the style, the ovary, the anther, the filament, and the sepal. So when we actually write these out, I'm going to have a little picture, and I'm going to actually put down the actual words on each one of them as well. So we're going to have, as I said, the ovary. We're going to have the filament. We're going to have the anther. We're going to have the style. We're going to have the stigma. And we're going to have the sepal. Then on each one of them, you're going to actually draw a picture of what would go on there. So if I was going to do the actual filament, I can have this skinny piece going up to what I know is going to be the anther, and I can just draw a specific arrow to that. If I know I'm going to do the anther, I know that's where my pollen is, so the anther is at the top of the filament, so again, I can specifically look at that one. For the style, I know it's the pollen tube in between the stigma and the ovary, so I'm going to talk about that part. And again, it has a little dot on the top there. So the stigma, they call it the sticky stigma a lot of the time. It's that top part that the pollen catches on. And my sepal is that piece down by the bottom, or the base of the flower, which kind of gives it the protection. And the ovary, obviously, is that part at the base where the actual eggs are. So I have all my parts there. The next part I would want to do is talk about what the definitions or functions are inside. So if I was just going to do the filament, it supports the anther, okay? And I would put that in there, and you can continue on with that. And go ahead and give it some color. Obviously, flowers are very colorful, so go ahead and give it some color to this, both inside and out. Go ahead and give it some color. And if I was going to do, especially my anther, those things are going to be pollen-y, okay? So give it some color, make it your own, be creative. If you can't print one out, go ahead and try to make one yourself if you don't have a printer. Good luck, have fun today.